Oh my God. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to How Come. This is not season 5. We are not back yet, but we are back on the charts, and that is something to celebrate. Also something to celebrate. I am sitting here for the first time in my life with Robyn Kennedy in the flesh. Robyn Kennedy, say hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you're here.
This is insane.
How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna jizz.
Thank you so much to Dipsea for supporting How Come. Dipsea is an audio app full of short, sexy stories. If you're looking to heat things up, there's a story waiting for you. Get an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/howcome.
Big shout out today to Helix Sleep. Take their 2-minute sleep quiz and they'll match you to a mattress that'll give you the best sleep of your life. Find your perfect mattress and up to $200 off of all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/howcome.
Amazing!
Wow.
We are currently in LA. Robyn has made her journey from New Zealand.
Yes, I did.
And she's here because we're going to be doing a lot of vlogging, a lot of making this podcast more full and fun and exciting.
It's going to be great.
And we're going to do some shows while she's here.
Yes, we are.
Here in LA, then in New York.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to talk about that later, how we feel about doing shows, the precautions we'll be taking to do shows. But before we talk about that, I just want to address the fact that we're back on the charts.
I know.
Out of season.
Crazy.
The most insane thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Above Joe Rogan, which is like, what?
No way.
It's the dream.
I can't believe it's happening.
We're going to teach people sex the right way.
It's the best way to learn about sex.
I know. So exciting. Anyway, we got up to number 13 on the top comedy charts in the U.S. Insane. Also number 111 in all charts, which
doesn't happen in season.
Never happens. Yeah. Today is also 111, which like feels kind of magical and meant to be.
The most meant to be. Either way, even if we do 11/1 or 1/11, it's perfect.
Yeah, even if you're American or New Zealander or European, everywhere else.
It's 111 or 11/1.
Exactly. 111, no matter how you slice it. But yeah, now we have all these new people. So if you're new, welcome here. We're so happy to have you.
Thanks for coming.
But we're also kind of wondering where you came from.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Did somebody write an article? No, but we think we've kind of figured it out. Because I put it on my story and I was like, where are you guys all coming from? And I was on Abby Chatfield's podcast, who is an amazing Aussie. She used to be a former Bachelor contestant.
Did you just say Aussie?
Aussie?
You need to have, they're like Zeds. Aussie.
She's from Australia and she used to be on The Bachelor and she's just like a hilarious, amazing podcaster now. She's also the host of Love Island Australia, like their after show.
Yeah.
So I did her show and I know we got a lot of followers from that, but that doesn't really explain the US charts.
Yeah, because they would be Aussie listeners.
Yeah. So also welcome Abby's people. We love you. We're so excited. Clearly, Robyn is from down under as well.
Yes.
And very, very pumped. She also brought me Marmite.
Yes.
And a lot of other Kiwi foods, which we're going to vlog about and la la la. But yeah, so then I had asked the question and somebody else was like, yeah, there's this girl who made a TikTok. And I'd seen this TikTok already. She was like, no more listening to like music on our little like mental health walks. Now it's all about listening to sex podcasts. And in her caption, she mentioned like How Come is one of her favorites and GGE. And GGE had shot up the charts too. So we're thinking that's where it came from. And oh my God.
It's sick.
The power of TikTok.
TikTok is great.
Yeah. So 111, I just felt was like a very lucky number. And we're feeling like we're in like the right place. Like everything that's happening is like meant to be. And then that was further enforced by Robyn. The hotel that she's staying in is on Sunset, and next to it is a massive billboard that has rotating ads or whatever. One of the ads is for TikTok and it's about Marissa Mize,
which is mad.
Who's our friend.
She's on the show.
Yeah. So, and yeah, if you haven't listened to Marissa's episode with Drew, it's the one where she found out that her friends like hated her because Drew was like, hey, if your name's Marissa and you live in New York City, like your friends are talking shit about you. It's an amazing episode. It's called How Gen Z, How Friend. It's all about like making new friends or whatever. But it's very appropriate because look at us. We're like little intercontinental friends meeting for the first time. Like you're my longest pen pal at this point.
Yeah, I feel like 3 years is a long time.
It's a really long time. Yeah, we've been okay, so let's do Robyn's story.
Okay.
Because I'm sure some of you are new.
Yes.
Because like we have so many new people here.
Because we're blowing up.
But it's the cutest story in the entire world.
So my sister, she was also traveling. She was in North America at the time. She was in Canada. She was on her way to New York, and her flight got like delayed. And she was looking for things to listen to, and she found How Come on Netflix Explained.
Amazing.
And then she was like, oh, this is a cool podcast. And so she listened, and then she was like, Rob, you gotta. And I did. And then I think it was season 1, episode 21, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Yep.
You were talking about threesomes.
Group sex.
Yes.
Group sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's the title.
Oh, group sex.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why.
Yeah,
that's how we
threesomes.
know. Yeah.
Yes. And then I saw that threesome meme that was like, threesome? No thanks. If I wanted to disappoint two people in a
at
room,
once.
I'd have dinner with my parents.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, yes.
And I was like, hard relate.
Yeah. So I sent that to Remy and I was like, she's never going to respond. Literally like 2 minutes later. She was like, oh my God, love a kakapo.
Because you're from New Zealand and I
Yes.
do love a kakapo. Yeah.
Yes. And then basically,
Yeah, then
the
we
rest
started
is history.
chatting, and at the time, we used to have a level on our Patreon where it was like, if you pay $20 or something like that, maybe it was like $10, I don't remember.
I think it was 20.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can talk to me and Charlotte, my sister, you guys know, was producing the show at the time, and Rob and Emily, her sister, hopped on with us, and we talked for like an hour.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like 20 minutes and it just went on. I was like, this is amazing.
Yep. And we kept chatting. And then when Charlotte had to go back to school, I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm continuing doing this podcast alone. It's too much. It's like...
You weren't keen at all.
It's a lot of work. It's emotionally taxing. I don't know if I want to stick anything else in my vagina.
I think I'm done
I think
with
I'm
this.
done. And Rob was like, no, this is like a very, very important...
Yeah.
podcast, and like the work that we're doing is important, and like I'm down to like at the time, tell everybody what your job was.
I was a timber joiner, so I was making windows and doors,
Building.
yeah, an apprentice working like 60-hour weeks.
Yep. And then I was like, you're gonna pivot, I guess, to like podcast
changing
producing
careers.
and and
But that when you were like having the realization that you didn't want to do it anymore, and I was like, no, I'll help. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I was in a club.
really?
Yeah, the club was about to like close. It was that late. And I was standing there. My friends were like, stop texting. I was like, no, this is important. And I was like, don't stop the
end the
show.
podcast.
Don't stop. I'll help. And then, yeah.
And now like 2 years that we've been working on this thing together, 2 whole seasons. I'm really proud of the work that we've done in these
Me
last 2
too.
seasons, like especially like just like navigating through this pandemic, and like obviously like we've had episodes with different topics about growth. It's not just sex
Yeah.
anymore.
It's just the conversations that people aren't really having.
Yeah.
We're like, let's talk.
Yeah. Everybody's been struggling since like 2020. And so us coming back, like I've heard from the followers that it like really helped them through these years, but like you guys have really helped us through these years
Yeah, for sure.
as well. I don't know what I would be doing if not for
Yeah.
you guys keeping supporting the pod. So, and like just having Rob to talk to every day. And not just about like sexual issues. Like obviously the podcast has grown into other things and like social issues that have been going on, or like how to deal with the pandemic. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have found like camaraderie
Nice.
in the fact that we all kind of view this thing similarly, and like we've
Yeah.
cultivated this really like caring group of people that like,
The companions are the best.
and that is why we feel even slightly comfortable doing these shows now.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like a hypocrite because this whole season we've been like, stay home, be
Yeah.
safe, do the right thing.
But it like gets to a point where we're being as safe as we can be.
That's the thing. We're going to take all the precautions possible. And there are shows right now with like 20,000 people where they're not doing that. And
Yeah.
this isn't going to be that situation. Like,
There's going to be like 50 people being comfy and smart.
yeah, comfy
gonna be
and
cute.
smart and masked.
Yeah, and safe. And
like one of
balanced.
our venues, even the performers have to be masked, or we have to take a rapid test right at the venue.
Yeah, and I love rapid tests.
Me too. Mask mandated, vaccine mandated, none of that fake shit. Also, like, we're going to space you guys out, but also like
Reduced capacity.
reduce capacity, but we feel comfortable knowing that everybody there will be like a good dude.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it. And the first show is going to be at Dynasty Typewriter in LA. It's a How Come Live. This is our first Remy and Robyn live together.
This is my first live anything.
I know. Oh my God. It's going to be so fun. And we're going to have stand up and we're going to have a live podcast and so many surprise guests. It's going to blow your dicks off.
Yes.
So Dynasty Typewriter in LA. Monday, January 17th at 8 p.m. And then for those of you New Yorkers, we are coming to New York for a show January 27th, 9:30 p.m. at Caveat in New York City. And again, limited capacity, spaced out, mask mandated, which like some of you might be like, meh, but it's like, we're not trying to kill any of you. We're trying to have like a really fun, good time, good show, good laughs. And for those of you who aren't in those states, or maybe you're just not comfortable coming, or maybe like wearing a mask is not the vibe for you because you have some other condition or something, like we've got live stream ticket options.
Amazing.
On both of these babies, and they're going to be available, I think, 48 hours after the show itself, so you can get the ticket.
Yeah, you can watch. I think you can watch it. The Caveat one, the New York one, definitely. I think you can watch at the time that it's happening.
100%.
And then for 48 hours, you can still view. So if 9:30 doesn't work in your time zone.
I'm pretty sure that's the rules for Dynasty Typewriter as well. But we'll put the links below and you guys can check out what they said. But I'm pretty sure it's like you can watch it live, and then you can keep it for the next 48 hours too. Or you can watch it in the next 48 hours. Yeah. So that'll be really fun. And yeah, we're like so excited. I also just can't believe we're charting again.
Same.
And
it's mad.
It's so funny because I was thinking about spending money on PR and then I was like, nah, I'm just going to dump it all into Robyn's hotel room. And it worked out.
It honestly did. It's great. It worked out great for me.
Yeah. We're staying right on Sunset. It's amazing. Or she's staying on Sunset. I'm staying with Tim and Clayton. Yeah. So we've got hotel vibes and homie friend vibes.
And you've got a dog.
And we've got baby Paulo. He's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
Love baby Paulo.
So well trained.
But yeah, so what we're going to be doing when you're here, besides shows, is obviously vlogging everything.
Yes.
Because from the minute that like Robyn had me Zoom with her mom...
So cute.
So cute. Right before she came, I was like, oh, every moment's going to have to be recorded.
Yes.
Here's a little tidbit from our talk where Robyn's mom was like, are you going to keep her safe?
I'm sure you'll look after her while she's there.
Very much so, yes.
I hope so.
Very much so. And like, I
so safe.
Literally almost started crying.
Oh my gosh, my mum, I could hear that she had like tears coming because she was like obviously sad that I was leaving and she was about to cry. And then I heard that you were like, your voice was cracking. I was like, why are both my parents crying right now?
Like, I've always known you had another mom, but like this made it so real. And I was just like,
it was worlds colliding.
Yeah. And I feel very honored that she trusts me, like, to let you come all the way around the world.
Yes.
Like in this like very like dangerous time. Yeah. But yeah, Mama Kennedy, she's landed. She's safe. She got a test from our government.
I did. It was insane. I was not expecting that.
2 COVID tests. Yeah.
For free.
Obsessed.
Amazing.
Drove her back to the hotel room with masks on in the car. In the hotel, stayed with our masks on. Yes. Then Rob administered her test to herself.
It was the worst thing I've ever done.
It was so funny.
I genuinely was tickling my brain.
She was hysterically crying, like not actually crying, but like
my eyes were
streaming.
It was
just like
so
our shows
rough.
will be.
Yeah, they will.
But yeah, it was.
I am not looking forward to doing the second one.
So sad, but it was negative.
It was. Novid.
A positive experience to get a negative.
Yeah.
And then we finally hugged.
It was amazing.
It was so cute. We're so cute.
Very cute. So good.
Yeah. And you'll take your second test.
Yeah.
Leading up to the show as well.
Yes, make sure.
And if she's positive,
then she'll stay in the hotel room.
Yeah. Or you stay in the hotel room and we'll have you like Zoom in.
Yeah.
just like we're used to.
Just like the good old days.
That was the funniest. I'll put a video, I think, of that test somewhere eventually.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe on Patreon.
It was intense.
What are you comfy with?
Anywhere.
Anywhere? Oh, sick.
I mean,
Love when she
it's
says.
just funny to
Love
me.
when she says, "Put it anywhere,"
Put
right?
it wherever you want. Just ask first.
But also, I'm gonna film everything.
Yeah.
Because everything has been fantastic from Robyn's
the
first
get-go.
Shake Shack.
Oh, it was so good. I didn't even have my shake. I left it in Tim's freezer.
I know we'll have it tonight. I didn't have mine either.
Oh, exciting. Looking forward to it.
After we have sugarfish.
Oh my gosh. Everything
We're gonna
is
go
gonna be
have
great.
sugarfish. She also brought me like all of these New Zealand foods that I'm gonna have to try, and we're gonna have to film everything.
I'm very excited.
Did you watch anything on the plane, or you slept the whole time?
I watched the new Scooby-Doo
Okay.
and I watched your set from your hour. Yeah, but then I fell asleep at the end, but like you were pretty much done. It was great. Good job. Very
God.
proud.
Thank you.
It was great. Yeah, and then I just slept for like 11 hours. I had like a bed, so it was a very nice vibe.
So it was a good sleep as far as plane sleeps go.
It was probably the best plane sleep I've had in my life.
Okay, amazing. How was your bed sleep at the hotel?
Oh, it was definitely the top bed I think I've slept on in my life.
Okay,
so
amazing.
far.
I think this trip, once we get to New York, you're going to have the actual best sleep of your life.
Oh my gosh, I think I know why.
Because I'm going to let you sleep on my Helix mattress.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't have an amazing mattress, you need an amazing mattress. We do so much on this podcast in our beds.
Yes, we
Not
recorded
just
this
sleeping.
in the bed.
We're recording this in a bed. Yes. And beds are very important. You spend like so much of your life in them. And if you don't have a Helix, if you have a stupid, crappy mattress that is lumpy or sinks too much or it gives you back pain, like your life is going to be worse. There's nobody on the planet like you. So why would you buy a generic mattress built for everyone else?
You wouldn't.
Just go to helixsleep.com/howcome, take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. Everyone's unique, and Helix knows that, and we know that. We talk about that a lot on
All
this
the time.
podcast. There's no one size fits all, so they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot, which I do. Do you?
I feel like I do.
Okay, great. And even a Helix Sleep Plus mattress for plus size folks. I took the Helix Sleep quiz and I was matched with the Helix Sleep Midnight because I wanted something that was going to feel soft but not hurt my back in the morning. And I kept picking these mattresses that were too soft and hurting me, and I was so confused. But then I took the Helix Sleep quiz and it was like, hey, you're doing it wrong. Let us help you.
Help me help you.
Help us help you. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door shipped for free. You don't even need to go to a mattress store again. Do you even like mattress stores?
Not really.
Yeah. They like used to be cute in rom-coms in the 90s, but now they're like infested with bed bugs, COVID, and
So
like
much effort.
Yeah,
You
no
do this
thank you.
from your bed.
Do it from your bed. Get a new bed from your old shitty bed. Helix is awesome. They were rated #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by GQ and Wired magazine. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it out for 100 nights risk-free. So like if you bought your mattress at Robyn's age, the warranty lasts until you're my age.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Great warranty, and they'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. So right now, Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/howcome. Just for companions. Isn't that amazing? And you guys know how obsessed we are with these mattresses. They have pillows now, and they're amazing. So you can get 2 pillows now for free with your mattress purchase just for companions. And there really hasn't ever been a better time to get yourself a Helix. So go to helixsleep.com/howcome for up to $200 off your mattress and 2 free pillows.
What?
I don't know. I don't even have the pillows.
I
need
want
to
the
get some.
pillows. I want to put my How Come pillowcase on the Helix pillows.
Oh my God, Robyn brought her How Come pillowcase. It's so exciting. I was like, did you bring a full pillow?
No, I'm not that weird.
Just the case.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm glad you were able to sleep on the plane because sometimes sleeping is very hard on the plane, and sometimes you need to listen to stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe you didn't sign up for the package that you get to watch stuff on TV.
Maybe.
Maybe you don't even want to watch things and you'd rather just like go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe they don't have good stuff for the background.
You know what I would recommend for that?
What?
Dipsea.
Ooh.
Dipsea is an amazing app that you can listen to many things on, whether it's wellness sessions, trying to go to sleep, or trying to get horny. And I'm not saying masturbate on a plane, but maybe listen to other people.
Yeah. Get in the mood.
Even if you're not on a plane, like life is rough. There's emails, there's laundry, there's groceries, the list goes on, and there's a lot on your to-do list. But what should be at the top? The answer is you, baby. This year, put yourself first with the help of Dipsea. Dipsea Stories is an app full of sexy audio stories, and now they even have brand new written stories. So no matter who you're into or what turns you on, Dipsea helps bring the stories to life. Anytime, anywhere, just close your eyes and let yourself get lost in a world where only good things happen and pleasure is your only priority. You can explore your fantasies in a safe, shame-free way, which we love. And there are hundreds of stories to choose from, and they release new content every week, so there's always more to explore. And I love everything about Dipsea, but I really love their wellness sessions. They help you wind down and explore, and sleep sessions to help you drift off, which for the plane,
I should have done it.
could be good. I mean, you didn't need to, but I have trouble sleeping on planes.
Yeah, so Dipsea will help
always
you.
comes in clutch.
Yeah.
Especially like these last months that I wasn't with Ben and I was like sleeping alone and I was like angsty and stuff. It was really, really helpful to have sleep sessions and wellness sessions and just like also the sex. That was super fun, super horny. But I really feel great with Dipsea because it feels like you're taking care of yourself. And anytime you can do that is a win for me.
Yes.
It's just a great way to get in the mood, spark your imagination, or just connect with yourself. So for companions, Dipsea is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/howcome. That is 30 days of full access for free when you go to dipseastories.com/howcome. dipseastories.com/howcome. How great.
So great. Can't wait.
So great. Can't wait. What were we talking about? What you were watching on the plane?
Yes, what I was watching on the plane.
Okay, well, I've
watched
been
your set.
watching. Oh, you watched my set, right?
I slept to your set. You were my Dipsea.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It worked.
Robyn, don't tell people that my comedy puts them to sleep.
I had been awake for long. It wasn't your comedy. It was actually quite soothing.
Aw.
It was like listening
People
to the podcast.
do say I have a soothing voice.
It was quite nice.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to come see my comedy, one of these shows, I'll be doing it. But in the meantime, let's talk about other shows that we've been watching.
Yeah.
I watched Euphoria last night.
Need to watch.
So fucking intense. I have a lot of thoughts, but I think that's for another episode.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on, hey, it's Che Diaz. The meme, hey, it's Che Diaz, has taken over the internet.
For sure.
They are everywhere.
It's all I saw on TikTok last night.
People are terrified.
They really are. I don't blame them.
Me neither. There was the funniest article I have ever read by the Daily Beast called "And Just Like That's Che Diaz is the worst character on TV," and I highly recommend everybody read it. I'm going to attach it below. But literally, it's not just memes. It's like the entire internet is responding to how terrible Che Diaz is. And I just have to say I said it first. A lot of people were mad that we did the And Just Like That episode and hadn't like seen 4, 5, and 6 yet, but like they weren't out yet when we recorded that.
Yeah, no, that was a couple weeks ago.
But it turns out we knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like we made all the predictions. I said Che is a fucking predator.
Yeah.
And now we've seen that Che is like, who shows up to their employee's house after they've just had surgery with booze to keep them talking?
Like
literally, that's what they said. They were like, I got this podcasting mic from B&H. Shout out to B&H. Very cool. But I brought Keep Carrie talking juice.
I don't like it.
I'm so offended by this type of... I know this type of podcaster exists.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not usually a non-binary person. But like...
No.
Anybody who's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like get this information out of this person when they're like on drugs or like drunk or whatever, like that is not the vibe. Sex podcasting's not just about sex consent, it's also about podcasting consent.
It is.
We've literally had episodes this season where somebody after the recording has been like, hey, can you chop out the most interesting part of the
Yeah.
recording. And we're like, yes,
Yeah,
we
gotta.
will. But then, yeah, Che is a full psycho and not only brings like talking juice, but then decides to fuck their employee's bestie, married bestie, in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen while their employee is sleeping and recovering from surgery. And then she has to pee in a bottle and she gets covered in piss, which I loved. I love because Carrie has an aversion to pee. She always has. She shamed that politician. And we talked about that season 1, how she
did,
was like
yeah.
very sex shamey with him. So I felt like this was a full circle, like her getting covered in pee. But still, that doesn't take away from how fucking cringe Che Diaz is.
Che's very cringe.
And now the entire internet has blown up with memes of horror movies being like, hey, it's Che Diaz.
Ben's
like,
making you memes.
Ben made me a meme.
So good.
He sent one through. It was like the Here's Johnny moment in The Shining, but it was like, hey, it's Che Diaz. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I already saw that one. And he's like, no, you didn't. And then he sent me another one that was Michael Che on Che Diaz. And he was like, look, it's Michael Che Diaz.
It was so good.
It's so funny. I want to post it so badly.
Che's everywhere at the moment.
Che's
that's
everywhere.
All over every social app. There's going to be something about Che.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It's kind of tough for me. It's kind of tough for me. And all the other non-binary podcasters or all the other sex podcasters
Yeah.
or whatever, like, or any polyamorous
Just-
podcast or
yeah.
any person that's like represented by this
Yeah.
person. It's like, fuck.
It's not the best.
It's not the best. Che Diaz is very scary. Sarah Ramirez, the actor who plays them, isn't bothered by it. I looked it up. Sarah's doing fine.
Sarah's great.
Sarah says that Che is not here to be liked. So,
Which is interesting that that's how they wanted to portray podcasting.
but it was not Sarah. It was,
No, not Sarah, but like they, as in Sex and the City producers and stuff, that's how they wanted to go about this.
yeah. Well, hopefully luck is still on our side and we can sell How Come Scripted, and podcasting being in shows doesn't make it less of an option. It just makes it like you're used to seeing it.
Yeah.
You know, and then we can do like you guys, can you imagine How Come Scripted?
It's going to be so good.
Like, just think about it as a show. Somebody can't come.
Yes.
They start a podcast to learn how to do so.
Yeah.
Their friends and family react to how they become a sex podcaster, and it makes them realize all of their sexual issues and what they need to work on in their lives.
And they make people come without even touching them.
That's the other thing. Robyn. That's the other thing. I don't know. Had we even seen the comedy concert when we did Ashley in
No,
Paris?
I don't think
Okay,
it
the
had
comedy
been.
concert wasn't a thing. That's the other. I made a joke when Bob Saget passed away. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. That Bob didn't want to live in a world with comedy concerts, and I think that was it. Also, just shout out to Bob. He did a 2-hour set his last night.
That's insane.
And his caption and his like post from it was so fucking genuine, and it really seemed like he had the night of his life and he was so excited about stand up again. And that's a real fucking stand up. Like, amazing. Che Diaz could never.
No.
Che Diaz has 15 minutes of material being like, who wants to fuck me?
Yeah, no.
And Che means it. And like, if a male, if a female, if any comic is using their platform to specifically be like, I'm trying to fuck fans,
Yeah.
you're a loser and a predator.
Yeah, no, that's not the platform
That's
to
not what-
advertise yourself.
Yeah, like if you meet a fan out in the wild, maybe, or whatever, but
Not on stage.
being on stage and being like, who's fucked me? Who wants to fuck me? Like, ugh.
I'd be leaving the show.
I feel very lucky that I can be on our stages and be like, have I made any of you come? And I didn't have to touch you to do it?
Yes.
Okay, sick. We still have a very comfortable professional relationship.
Very comfy.
Yeah, Che's a creep.
Remy is not.
I'm not trying to fuck any of you. Robyn might.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Why not?
Yeah. Even though she can come without even her own hands.
I know. I don't need you guys.
If
but
you haven't
maybe.
heard that, congrats. That was
the second to last episode.
second to last episode.
It's a good one.
It's a really good one. And I'm still really proud of you.
I haven't come since then because I don't think anything's going to top it. I'm like, should I even try?
Oh, it's like
Just need a minute.
having sex for the first time once you've done it on like ecstasy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they say don't have sex on ecstasy.
Yeah, no, it's not going to
Don't come from just your brain.
Don't do it. Well, do it if you
But
can.
do it if you
'Cause,
can.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But like,
No, I'm very
your
impressed.
refractory period will be like 3.5 months.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean to be a dick, but I came this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, aren't you proud of me?
That is great. I am very proud. Because you've been getting there.
It's been really tough for me. But there's something about being in Tim and Clayton's house with their dog on my feet.
Apollo has to be
That
watching,
just
otherwise
really
it's not
does it for me.
happening.
No, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I got so horny from a sex scene in Euphoria, and I'm not gonna say what because I don't want to do any spoiler or whatever. But like,
But there was a scene. That's
there was
good.
a scene. I'm not proud of myself, but it got me there.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad that it got you there.
Yeah, I'm really glad too.
That's great.
To quote another legend from Down Under, Jamae,
I've been like in the best mood all week, just like masturbating heaps and stuff.
we've just been in the best mood, like masturbating heaps and stuff.
All the time, masturbating.
But yeah, I'm very impressed with us. I'm impressed that we made this trip happen.
Yeah.
With both of us being very scared, very cautious, not even knowing whether it was the right thing to do.
Yeah. I was in two minds about it. I was going to postpone it until like the 17th or something.
I was going to tell you not to come.
Yeah.
I was going to be Kamala Harris and be like, don't come.
Yeah.
But you know who I'm going to be Kamala Harris to? People who aren't vaxxed. Don't
Yeah.
come to our shows.
Please don't.
We don't want you. I've
I
never
get
said
COVID
don't
here,
come
I'm
before, but
fucked.
don't come. Yeah. Also, it's not even like people think COVID's like this little flu. I would be fine if it was a little flu. It's the long-term effects, man.
Yeah.
I've seen TikToks of women being like, I didn't lose my sense of taste. I have a problem now where everything tastes and smells like sewage.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I've seen people that like 2 years after the fact, they're still like, I can't taste or smell anything. And what I can taste and smell is horrible.
Yeah. This
Like,
girl
it's
has
not
lost
nice.
like an unreasonable amount of weight, and she's like really struggling, and like that's no way to live. And I don't want to get anybody else sick. I don't want anybody to have long-term effects.
Yeah.
We're
No,
really taking
gonna
a
stay
little
healthy.
risky doing this, but
Yeah.
the venues that we are working with are super professional, very safe.
We wouldn't be doing it if
we-
they weren't.
Exactly. But yeah, really proud of us for that. Really proud for charting.
Yes.
Thank you, Abby Chatfield, for bringing us all of your Aussie
Ozzy, like Ozzy
listen-
Osbourne.
Aussie listeners. We're gonna have Abby on How Come when we
Yes.
come back for season 5, which is gonna be amazing.
It'll be great.
We've got a lot of great people lined up for next season.
Yeah.
Still don't know when that will be exactly,
But
but it's
we're going to be
a
doing
good
it
time.
in person together.
In person together.
Planning.
Yeah.
Vibes.
So again, first show Monday, January 17th, 8 p.m. at Dynasty Typewriter in LA. So many surprise guests. I cannot wait.
Neither. It's going to be great.
And then the next show is actually Robyn's 21st birthday show,
Oh my gosh.
because you're going to be turning 25 on.
Nope.
Or I mean, you're going to be turning 21 on the 25th,
Yes.
and we'll have like our own little like dinner celebration or whatever. But then on the 27th, we have a show 9:30 p.m. at Caveat in New York City, and the theme of that show. It's not just Robyn's birthday. It's also international sex, because we're
Yes.
celebrating the first time she's really like here. And we're going to be talking about different ways people have sex all around the world. We've got Yemi Afolabi, who is known as a Swedish celebrity. He lives here now, or in New York now. And we have Chelsea Hart, who is a super viral TikToker, also comedian. They're going to be doing their sets. Chelsea also lived in the UK and traveled around there a lot. So we'll be talking about UK sex. What's just sex where you keep asking like, UK?
UK.
UK?
Okay, love.
And yeah, so that's all the shows are stand up and live pod. And we're going to try and meet and greet from a distance.
Yeah.
Because we love to say hi to you.
I'm so excited.
It's some of the best times of my life. And now you're going to be part of it.
I know. Crazy.
Crazy. So yeah, thank you guys for still being here and listening to this show. You guys
Yes.
are the realest. If you've been here since the beginning, or if you came just now, like, we appreciate you so much. If you just came, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome, newcomer.
Stay a while.
Stay a while. come to a show or two.
Rate, review, subscribe.
Maybe one day you become part of the How Come team.
Maybe.
You see how that happens. It's like Robyn gets tired, or maybe I get tired.
Yeah.
And like some other companion and you take over the show. We'll
Just
see.
becomes us. We'll see.
We'll
Who
see what
knows?
it becomes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. This has been a little catch up with us.
Cute. The first of many in person.
Yeah.
Amazing.
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 Yeah, rate, review, and subscribe if you're here for the first time or if you've just never done it.
Yeah.
Throw us a cute
Or
little
even
review.
if you have, just do it again.
Do it again. Yeah, why not?
Grab someone's phone. Do it from there.
Follow us, How Come Podcast, or me, Remy Casimir, or Robyn.
Robyn Kennedy with 3 N's and a Y and Robyn.
Just find her through me.
That was very confusing.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We'll tag everything below. We'll put all the links below. If you want to chat with and connect with other companions, join our Facebook group. It's called How Come Companions. We also have an amazing Discord. You can find both of the links for those in our Instagram links. And
Yeah.
Rob, did you finish?
I did finish. Did you?
I did.
Oh my gosh. Cute.
And you guys, we'll see you next time on How Come. And if you can't get enough, you can't get enough, patreon.com/howcome.
Yes.
There's so many things that you just haven't
Yes.
seen.
Good stuff.
And we love you.
We do.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
It's not you, it's me. I try so hard to finish honestly. They say you'll know when you go all the way from A right down to O. Oh no, I think that I still got a ways to go. Oh, I'm sick of this and I have got to know. How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna just